Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports. It's a pleasure to have you live and in charge. Full championship action here for the Signature Esports Xfinity Series presented by Cool Dog. It is the Countdown to Green presented by Lunatic Designs. It is Phoenix Raceway, home of the NASCAR Championship. We are live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Finally got it figured out on what I needed to do, and here we are. That's the way it goes. It's going to be a fun night. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to be great to see, and I'm pretty thrilled at it. How about we kind of jump right into it? It's going to be your starting grid presented by Patsfan on YouTube. You can check links in the description on Facebook and on YouTube. You can find all the links for the Cool Dog Xfinity Series, and also our race sponsor, Rbracing. He's going to be back out there again, 2 races in a row. We appreciate what he's got going on, and you got to get tuned into his race he's going to have coming up here very soon. Michael Strickland's going to be your pole sitter here. The Phoenix native is going to be ready to rock and roll. Brandon Banks to his outside. Seth Foudy, Tyler Nichols are going to make up row number 2. Jesse Priest, Joshua Siegfried is going to be their row number 3. Robert Church and Fred Chase, their row number 4. Mark Retchen, Jerry Culver, row number 5. Row 6 will be Tom Gum, Michael Bollinger. Row 7 will be Steven Isham and Mark Odell. The one driver that was trying to get in here was Eric Schaefer, and Eric Schaefer not in today is going to put Brandon Banks in the hot shoot here when it comes to getting on the track and battling for a championship. So that was the championship race that I saw happening today. 8 points separated those 2 drivers. So Brandon Banks pretty much will have that one just by starting. So that's there's that. So. We'll talk to Brandon Banks at the end of the series, but we do have a battle in points for a couple of spots here, second and third in the points. So, yeah, craziness. Stryker will be looking to be. He sits third in the point standings right now, and that's kind of where we're at. So, here's what it's going to look like tonight. Race information for tonight's race: the 1 mile length track is going to be up and going. Phoenix Raceway is a loud and proud racetrack, and we're going to make some adjustments. It's going to be 100 laps, 2 sets of tires, no stages, no fast repairs, 100% fuel, great racing. That's exactly what we're going to see. Patsfan on YouTube, Cool Dog, Signature Esports, and of course, we thank everybody here for the championship race. It's going to be a ton of fun. That's what we're going to be looking at. Again, thank you to everybody being out there. Watch it everywhere. Again, live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. We're live all across all of our platforms. And we appreciate everybody. We're ready. You're ready. I'm ready. How about we go pitter-patter? Let's get at her. Let's go green flag racing for 100 laps in a championship race. Brooklyn down to the bottom. Seth Foudy in tow. 100 laps, 1 pit stop. That's what we're going to be looking at right now is the B car. It's up and running. Down to the back straightaway they go. Stryker, Brandon Banks, side-by-side racing. Strickland trying to hold on. Banks to the outside. This track, it likes to heat up. It likes to get busy. And right now, Brandon Banks trying to hold on. 44.66 on the I rating for that driver. Seth Foudy way to the outside. Jesse Priest on the bottom side as well. Jesse Priest with a 0-0 on the paint scheme there. We'll see Strickland roll into the corner. This is one of Stryker's racetracks here. Strickland, of course, part of the Chop Shop Racing family, all the way up near the wall. We'll see 3 wide coming down in. Seth Foudy, Tyler Nichols in tow. Tyler in the 42. 3 wide into the corner, 17 to the bottom. Siegfried rolling in the corner. Siegfried down by the yellow line. Drivers carrying the corner, 42 with some momentum as they work. Priest, the third, might be looking, trying to get to the inside. We'll see Brandon Banks again. Fastest lap of the circuit, 27:39. Strickland on the toe. Jesse Priest, open dog leg all the way down to the bottom side. Tyler Nichols there as well. Kind of almost have to hold on to the car for as long as possible. Tyler Nichols. Good battle here for 4th. In 5th, Seth Foudy off 2. Stryker off 2. Again, got to save the tires. Got to save a lot of that race pace. And you don't want to push too hard here. Brandon Banks Jesse Priest, Tyler Nichols to the bottom side. Tyler behind Jesse Priest, 4,800 on the iRating, or 47.65. Very close racing for all these drivers. Robert Church in the 55, little Iowa paint scheme on there. It is going to be rolling. These drivers running. Mark Retchen, caution comes out. Stephen Isham, issue on the bottom side. We'll take a look. Ooh. Great save. Our chase here. One more time. We had 32 to the outside. It's Tom Gom. Maybe a 32. He's down. Oh, no. 54 slides up into the corner just a little bit there. Don't count out Stephen Isham just yet. 54 rolling. Let's go, says the Budgie Bird out there. Much love to you. Thank you, everybody. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support the stream, support what we do. Appreciate everybody. I really do appreciate everybody being out there. It is absolutely a blessing to see all the drivers, see all these fine folks doing it. Rob Van Ness giving us a like out there. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you to everybody out there, of course, on YouTube. We appreciate you. 1440p on YouTube if you're out there watching. Hopefully everything is looking pretty solid. First caution of the race, Brandon Banks, Jesse Priest, Tyler Nichols. Mark Retchen will come to pit road. Stephen Isham in as well. And we'll see just who's got enough left into this one. Beef Jerky and a little bit of driver cams tonight. First driver's going to be Mr. Bottlinger, the number 3 car. Well, Arkansas fan. Got himself rolling. We helped him call a race after last night's race. It was a double duty. Here's Tom Gom with his beautiful tape going on there. We appreciate him. And he's what is that guy from what was it? America's Got Talent, the tape guy, the tape man, whatever it was. There is Robert Church in there as well. Churchy, a little Hoosier tire, Chop Racing, big benefit there. Good to see him out there running. I appreciate him running the driver cam. Of course, there's Seth Foudy, who is running 5th right now. I do believe he's trying to take notes on the track. He's got the iPad up. Trying to make sure that he's got the right setup. We appreciate him very much. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you being out there. Thank you to, again, all the drivers out there. Thank you to everybody who's been putting in the time and energy to help this one grow. Thank you to Rbracing. That is Mr. Black out there. Russell's got a race coming up here in a couple of weeks, and if you haven't checked out his TikTok channel, you got it. Rbracing 064 is going to be his TikTok. He's got some good quality entertainment, and we're going to see Brandon Banks, Jesse Priest on the front row, Tyler Nichols, Michael Strickland's going to be there, row 2, Seth Foudy, Joshua Siegfried's going to be the row number 4. And a big special thank you once again to Beef Jerky Unlimited for giving us all that fun as we get ready to go back to Green Flag Racing. Down to the back straightaway they go. Brandon Banks, Jesse Priest, Tyler Nichols, Michael Strickland. Tyler Nichols, one of the tires up. You see Fred Chase back here as well, one of the tires up. Good to see Fred out there running. We appreciate Fred. We appreciate everybody being out there and doing what they can. A little trophy going to the championship here, and I'm not sure what happened to Shafe, but hopefully Shafe's doing okay. They're ready. We're going. We're green. Through the gears they are. Brooklyn way up the race line here. Seth Foudy looking to go to the inside. Side-by-side racing as they get down the back straightaway. Joshua Siegfried. And 17 sees Church to the bottom side. Ooh, a little door-to-door. 5-5's fine. Little door contact. Nothing wrong with that. Ooh, baby. They're getting all over each other here. Just trying to manage and navigate. 55 trying to clear the 17. 17 still there, quarter panel. 17 to the back bumper to the 55. Church rolling. Stick feed out of the corner. Joshua trying to roll. Going to run the natural line here. Ooh, Church a little free into the corner. Is going to have a straight line drive. 17 back to the outside. It's going to be trying to put that nose there. 94 in tow. Fred Chase all over the back bumper. And they're going to be clear up. Church a little free there. Oh, Church tries to break into the braking zone. Joshua is right there. Got a snoot full of the 5.5 as the braking zone changes. Heck of it. At free. Checked up. Good pace. And right now, everybody rolling. Brendan Banks, Jesse Priest, 0.3 of a second difference here. Tyler Nichols holds on to the back bumper with the 0-0. Michael Strickland back to fourth. Tom Com up 1. Biggest mover of the race is going to be up 5. It's going to be Mark Odell. You see the 81 out there running. Haven't seen him run in a hot minute. Oh, Mark. Tom Com to the outside up near the wall. Mark Odell into the corner. The driver still side by side at a 4. And Stephen Isham closes back in. A little check in on the fuel. We'll see if these drivers can move forward. Mark Retchen, my Jefferson City friend. We appreciate him. How about Jerry Culver out there running the 013? Jack Links on board. Bollinger's going to be there as well. Off 1. Running a little bit better. 6 seconds the difference here between first and last right now. So 14 drivers in today's field. We appreciate all the drivers showing up and knocking it out of the park. Let's go, Foudy, says Sam out there. Much love, Samantha. I appreciate you. Brian Ranker giving us a like out there as well. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. As always, thank you to all of the fine folks doing what you have to do and continue to give us all that extra momentum and all that extra love. We appreciate it very much. Tom Gum having an issue. He's going to be turned around. We'll see what happened. Ooh. Same instance. Hold on to it. Ooh, baby. Woo, baby. That'll make you pucker. That'll make you pucker. Little door-to-door contact. Steven gets into the corner. That's pretty much all we saw out of that one. Here's a look. Back at it again. Let's back out of this one. Goes to drive into the corner. 32 is way up high. This is on the back straightaway. Steven Isham down on the bottom side. This gets into the corner heavy. Oh, just slides up just a touch. And a great save by the 32. Seth Foudy is going to lead a lap here. Fred Chase is going to be in second. Bollinger's going to be in third. Tom Gum will come around. A little bit higher tire. Should be fine. Brandon Banks ready to rock and roll. We'll see if any of these drivers take fuel or tires and see kind of where they're going to be able to plan their course of action. They do have an extra set, and it's not a bad deal. 27 laps in as they run. And a big special thank you. Again, Premier Racing Setups. Use promo code CHOPSHOP15. That's going to save you 15% on the a la carte. And we could appreciate that fuel for a lot of the drivers. Just coming in, trying to save some tires for the later run. Churchy coming off pit road. We'll see Odell to his outside. Big Freed is going to be one of the first takers, I do believe, with some newer tires. Stephen Isham getting some stuff worked on. Car up on the jack stand. Steph Bowdy. A little bit of clean air. You're ready to go here. We'll go through the gears with him on the restart. We appreciate him. Man, oh man. Thank you to all the drivers. Thank you to all the folks out there watching. And thank you to Cool Dog, Alex Thompson, giving us much love on what he's got going on. Messages are not showing on screen. Thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you. I don't know why it's not. Go back here. Let's chat. Oh, there's a reason why. There it is. I didn't have chat turned on. I didn't have it turned on. That's my bad. I'm so sorry. All right. All right, we're ready to go. I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. How about we do it? Pitter patter. Let's get at her. Green flag. Snaps with the restart. All the way to the bottom side. Brandon Banks. Heavy in the corner. Seth rolling Bollinger. Rock hard spot. Bollinger going around. Almost going around. He saves it. Split 3 wide. Oh, Bollinger into Strickland. Bollinger is stuck, man. Trying to hold on. Jesse Priest just behind. Bollinger up on the race line here. And the 3 is going to have to be up on the wheel right now. 88 to the inside. Oh, Bollinger down to the 88 again. Trying to hold on. Jesse Priest to the corner. 88 into the braking zone. Trying to hold in. 3 up near the wall. Bollinger going around. He's going to have to settle in. Got to settle in. He was in a rock and a hard spot there. That's exactly what we saw. Big height from Budgie. There's Tom Gom keeping himself nice, cool, calm, and collected right now. Tyler Nichols just behind. As we'll see Tom Gom a little bit of extra pace, so running third. 42 to the inside. Tyler Nichols, 32, side by side for a chase in tow. Brandon Banks trying to battle for the lead all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. They go. Seth trying to hold on. Brandon Banks out front. Lap 22. Best lap 27-29. I thought they were a little bit further along. I was reading the lap times. I wasn't reading anything else. Seth at the bottom side of the racetrack. Heavy tires for all the drivers. As Strickland tries to work his way back forward. A little door-to-door contact, a little door-to-door action. Steven Isham rolling down to the bottom side. We'll see him side by side. Odell up in the mix. Steven Isham just ran his fastest lap of the race. Tight in the corner, though. Trying to egg-shape this car. Let's go, Jerry. Let's go, Mark from Dove. Oh, yeah. Oh, we've done driver cams, absolutely. Brandon Banks, Seth Foudy, Tyler Nichols. Fred Chase, good run for Fred right now as they continue to push. Thank you to all the drivers. Thank you to everybody being out there. Much love to you. Mr. Hastings. Why is our star support message still popping up on? Let's go, Mark, out there. I don't know why our chat is still showing up the same way. Get apologies out there. Brandon Banks, roll it. Oh, yeah. Oh, were you? I was like, okay. I was like, you shouldn't be. Yeah, his chat has been disabled. Yeah, that's Tom. That's Tom Gom right there. Yep. His chat has been disabled. We gave him the ability to speak. With Foudy in second, Tyler Nichols is going to be in third. Fred Chase on the bottom side. Stryker rolling back forward. Brandon Banks tries to hold on to the lead here. That's in tow, half second, but a little bit more into the throttle, trying to save. Strickland to the bottom side, 94 rolling up on the high side for a chase again. Jesse Priest in tow. Side by side for 5 and 6 here as Fred will drop back, just try to take himself into the corner. Priest into the corner. Good send. That's what you see. Flat track specialist here. Tom Gom to the inside, 54 to the outside. 17 in tow. Oh, no. Tom Gom on the inside. And that should be the caution. And Steven Isham got back at it again. This time it was corner. Whoop. Just a little free on the 32 there. That time it's on Tom. He doesn't have tape on his mouth now. They got into it. There's Bollinger. And old Churchy. They're having a good day right now. Got to be decent. Got to be up on the wheel. And there's Seth. We appreciate Seth as well. Thank you to the driver cams. Yep. I was going to say, Mr. Hastings, there should be no reason why your chat on Twitch should have been muted. Much love to you, brother. Oy vey. Oh, goodness. All right. I'm actually trying to look at that right now. Trying to see where the pace car. It should have been cleared now, and I'll clear them again whenever it when you guys come out. Yeah, a lot of drivers got black flagged. The pace car did some dumb stuff there. So we're going to keep our eye on that one. Seth Foudy, Tyler Nichols, Stephen Isham. We add a lap here. Drivers, I went ahead and added a lap there because of what's going on there. I didn't want the field to be trying to catch up here, so we're adding a lap. Pace car did some dumb junk there, so. Yeah. All right. Everything should be working out here. Man, oh man. Budgie, thank you for the tier 1 sub to Mr. Hastings out there. I appreciate you, dear. Thank you very much. All right, pace cars in. Drivers are ready. We're going to be ready. Tom Calm on pit road. Mollinger's on pit road as well. Seth Powdy, Tyler Nichols. We'll see a couple of drivers side by side here. 7:42, 54. Now drivers will be trying to work on some tires. 7:42 restart zone. Green. Good restart for Seth. Drivers all the way to the bottom side. They're going to fan out here. They get into the corner. Brandon Banks trying to go back forward against Seth Foudy back out front. Side by side, Stephen Isham into the corner. Isham in second. Tyler Nichols is going to be in third. Mark Retched to fifth here. Brandon Banks to the outside. Try to make that pass on the outside. Mark Retched side by side into the corner. Turn one busy. This new tire is going to circumvent the outside lane here. 88's going to be in tow. Again, egg shape on the corner is going to be the best way to drive this corner. Much love, Budgie. Thank you very much. A whole lot happening. It's the first seeing tape Rbracing. Hold on real quick. Tom has a knack for getting himself in a little bit of trouble when it comes to vocally. So he put tape on his mouth to make sure he could keep his mouth shut. That's basically what he did. Stephen Isham to the bottom side, trying to lead here. He's going to be able to lead into that bumpy portion. Stephen Isham will try to slide up here. Seth Foudy on the bottom side. Now trying to cross over. Can he get a momentum? Well, there's the 9, a little bit newer tire. Brandon Banks trying to go to the lead here. Stephen Isham will back the corner up. Will drop in. Banks in. Back into the inside big drive line. Won't be able to roll. Isham's going to go ahead and win that or lead that lap. Jesse Priest back here rolling. Siegfried's going to be out to the outside again. HendrickCars.com 17. The pace car of the version of Jesse Priest. You didn't know you cannot be the car 0. You can be the 00, but you can't be the 0. So thus is what we're seeing out of Jesse Priest sort of the 0. The pace car is literally 0. All right, Striker to the bottom side. Going to be trying to work on a couple of drivers here. Stephen Isham still to the outside. Strickland rolling. Quarter second, a little bit of grip into the corner. Corner exit goes for the 88. Strickland with a win here. Maximize the points. Maximum effort. That's what we want to see. Fred Chase at the 94 up 1. Biggest mover of the race is Stephen Isham up 9. He's got a little bit older tire. Came out on 16. Got some damage worked on. Got some tires worked on. We'll be through 40 as Brandon Banks rolls on. Good battle here through all of the drivers. .988 Jesse Priest now in tow. DBR teammates 1 and 3. As Strickland rolls all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. When your pole sitter. Banks your outside pole sitter. Seth Foudy back to 5th. Hold on to an extra set of tires. When it comes to the back straightaway here, Joshua will be trying to work on the outside lane of Fred Chase. Fred Chase back into the throttle. Going to try to clear as the 17. Does a phenomenal job of holding that quarter panel. But Chase will be able to drop into the corner here as they go. Thank you to everybody out there. If you haven't used it, make sure you use your channel points for me. I got a community goal out there that we want to use 50,000 channel points. So give me all those hydrates, give me all those stretches, give me all those posture checks. If you got a birthday shout out, you can do that as well. Good VOD reviews as well, but the VOD review would have to be, I think Bungie would have to check that out for me, make sure it was appropriate. Outside of that, it's a VOD. You know, whatever we got going on. Top 3 within a blanket, about a half second separating. Stephen Isham's going to be in 4th, Fred Chase in 5th. And Seth's dropping back here, just that older tire holding on here. Drivers keep it on lap 30 and can make a lot of these laps. This is only a 1 mile length racetrack, so a green flag pit stop will put the drivers about a lap and a half back. You kind of got to hold on to what you have. And Seth is the only driver that has yet to come to pit road. Jerry Culver in 12th. Tyler Nichols back to 11th here in the 42. He came it on 16. Jerry Culver came it on 16. Fuel only, so the tire's starting to hold on. Mark Odell sees there's Robert Church. Little right rear wall tap, little right front damage for him right now, but Mark Odell just behind in that 81. Mark Retchett up 1. Good little battles everywhere. Right now, 0.3 of a second difference here. Strickland drops into the corner, braking zone a little bit different. You're seeing I'm starting to see the driver's tires, and there's those brakes really starting to heat up. And one of the cool things about this car is that those brakes will they'll showcase some of that extra heat you put in the tire. Want to guess the lap, Brad? You can get up and jump in. I don't care. You should have decorated and put teeth on it. Yeah, there you go. That'd have been hilarious. I'd have laughed. I think the only one not showing up on stream is it might have been, it might be showing up. All the good grand things out there. Banks and Strickland close enough. Jesse Priest right behind. Stephen Isham falls back 3 1/4. Again, half second separating. It's going to make this this track a little bit tougher here. Some of the drivers work up to the outside lane. Strickland getting close. Brandon Banks able to deliver some defense. 48 of 100 being complete. Hold on to it all. Hey, Hastings, did you, where's Schaefer at? I thought Schaefer would have got out here and tried to duke it out with Brandon Banks for those final 8 points. Banks was 8 points off of Schaefer. Thank you for the hydrate, Budgie. Much love to you. I appreciate it. Always at Darlington. Well, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. That's a good racetrack. And it's way more important than a little old race. Much love to him. I hope he has a great time. I really do. Thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you. Brandon Banks, Michael Strickland, Jesse Priest. Dom Gum coming off pit road. He's going to come out and enjoy the scenery, get some of those laps back, or try to. Of course, got almost a brand new car, 10 minutes of damage repaired. Gary Culver doing himself some justice. And that'll be the way it is. Tom aims to please. Much love, brother. DBR reunion, I like it, man. Hopefully everybody has a good time. Hopefully every single one of you enjoy Darlington. I mean, it is the final race for the playoffs for NASCAR. So, yeah, I mean, you guys going to watch all three? Banks, Strickland, Priest. Stephen Isham's going to be in fourth. Seth Foudy's going to be in fifth. Well, much love to the DBR fam and everybody. I really do hope you guys have a great weekend when it comes to getting out there at Darlington. I'll be looking for a big sign out there that says DBR on it in the stands whenever the television rolls over it. That's Foudy. 5 seconds back. Top 5 night working. 54 of 100. Oh, Jerry, 6'4". Back from Tyler Nichols, 5.5 back from Mark Odell. Odell right behind Church off 2. Church has Mark Retchen just ahead. Retchen kept it on 29. Little battles here throughout this race. Joshua Siegfried is going to be in 6th here. Leads this little pack. The Dub Striker says, Ricky, much love, Ricky. How are you doing? He is working on it. He was your pole sitter. He's been doing what he can here. He's running. This is his racetrack. That's for darn sure. I say it's his racetrack. That's because he's from Phoenix, Arizona. Exactly what we see. Well, he's got some bad fast drivers right there around him. Brandon Banks able to hold him off into the corner. And we'll have to see who's got enough fuel. 70 laps, not impossible in the Xfinity car, but we'll see. That's what it's going to be. Steven Isham on the back bumper of Seth Foudy. 54 to the bottom side, up 8. That's back to 4th. Joshua all the way down to the bottom side of the racetrack. I get to watch these drivers flicker just a little bit. 7 back to the outside. Second lane run. He's going to try to pull away from the 5-4. That's exactly what he's doing here. Percent, much love, Ricky. Representing from out there. As it is done. The race might be done. That's unfortunate, man. Hey, I know those guys were getting on you there. Don't ever let it stress you out. Those things happen. Banks, clean air. Doing himself some justice. Stryker backing up the corner. A little right wall damage. See a little stripe from the 88 here. A little right front damage. I didn't see him get to the wall, so at some point he must have. Seth Foudy going to close back down. 5.7 seconds to Brandon Banks. Has picked off that one spot. Steven Isham came on 16. Seth is on the oldest tires, and I'm waiting for those things to showcase maybe a pop. I don't know. Banks into the corner. Stryker again closing back down to the distance. Race line a little bit different from both drivers. You see the lane is what's different. So watch on board here with the 88. Bottom side, you see the egg shape for the 9. Straightaway, 1 and 2 goes to Banks. Watch the braking zone into the corner for Strickland here. Back up and out. All the way down. Watch him close in this braking zone. Able to turn in. Brandon Banks way up the race line there. And now back in it. A little free for the 88 there. Banks got a little higher into the racetrack. Jesse Priest comfortable right where he's at. Seth Foudy, again, 6 seconds now. The kind of the gap that you see here. But Banks and Strickland on their own kind of race line here. See the 88 roll up that race. See if he'll drop in and cut the track. He does. Gonna have a head of steam here. I think that might be what Stryker sees as his race line. These drivers move on. Steven Isham's gonna be in 5th. Seth Foudy's gonna be in 4th. Joshua at 17 is going to be in 6th. Mark Horetschit in 7th. Mark Odell at 5. Doing a decent job. Fred Chase back here. Doing exactly what he is supposed to be doing, and that is just roll. 88 closes back in. But just can't get there to be able to put the nose to the inside of the 9. Makes a very troublesome race line, but could be a fun race line. You never know. Mike, how's it look out there on YouTube? That's what I want to see. That's what I want to know. I could have moved the alert box around as well. It's supposed to be in a specific spot, and it wasn't. 3/10 of a second. Now Jesse Priest trying to close back in as well. Driver's lap time's falling off about 1.3 seconds. Steven Isham. Oh, caution's going to come out. Steven Isham. Oh, he did. All right, man. Good deal. Good deal. Here's what happened again. Steven Isham gets free. And 17 of Joshua Siegfried gets caught up in that one. Trying to break, He gets nailed into Jerry Culver there. Man, oh man. Jerry goes to go to the bottom side here because of what happened there. Man, oh man. And just nowhere to go. Ooh. It happens. It is racing. All right, Seth Foudy takes tires here. Brandon Banks, Michael Strickland, Jesse Priest, Seth Foudy, all with tires. Tyler Nichols on pit road. We'll take a full set here as well. Steven Isham will be, I think he retired from the race. Fred Chase is going to be a 9. Joshua is going to be getting a little bit of that nose worked out as well. And, you hate to see it. You hate to see any driver wrapped up into anything here. Marco Dell on pit road, getting a little bit of that right side taken care of. Jerry Culver getting a whole nose put back on that thing. Brandon Banks coming around. It's going to be your race leader. Unfortunate circumstances for all the drivers. Man, oh man. Can I pull you up? Yeah. All right, Dove. When I pull you down, there you are. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You hear me?
I can hear you. So far, so good, huh?
Yes, sir. Pretty good race.
Well, so far it's been okay. Well, oh man.
A little input. The Tyler, he's got another set of tires left.
So does Seth. Seth has not taken. That was his first set.
Yep.
So that's going to be one of the things that we're gonna have to kind of keep our eye on here. If if they run 10 or 15 laps here, because we're completing lap 68. We're going to be on the giggity one here. So yeah, so far so good. These races have been fun. 10 weeks of racing, and what have you thought about it so far? Since this will be our last race that we're going to do. How's it fared out for you?
Well, these cars run differently than most others. You know, it's a little bit looser of a car. The trucks are kind of starting to get a little bit similar, but they definitely drive a little bit different than both next gen and trucks. But I've had a fun season. I missed this track. I wish I could have made it, but I'm here with you now.
I like it. We had a couple of folks not able to make it, but that's okay. It is that holiday weekend coming up. I had debated on making this race next week, but I wasn't going to be able to make it happen. Green flag, we're back at it. Priest to the bottom, Foudy up outside. 3 wide back to 2.
Church with a big run off from 4 there. Lose a little bit on 7.
Oh, 94 sideways, caution back out. That's Fred Chase. Did he get free? He did. I think he stepped. He did. That little bit of paint. Great save. Kept that car clean. It was a great save.
That's a heck of a save.
Marco Dell will be your lucky dog here, folks. He'll get back on the lead lap.
That's such a hard save, too, because coming off that corner, it gets so loose and you got so much momentum. It wants to send you right to the wall.
Well, one of the things that I noticed there is that when he turned into the corner, he was able to lock the tire down, but he immediately cranked that wheel. Crazy to see. All right, Marky Mark's going to be back in the lead lap. It's good to see Odell out there running. You know, he's been a part of this league since, like, the beginning. And this is his first race. Big stretch for Budgie Bird. Brian, you got to stretch, man.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, dear. Much love. Thank you for using those channel points. Those channel points are warrior coins is what I call them. Use those channel points out there. They help the community. We have a community goal of 50,000. We're at like 14,000. So I always forget to mention those things. What is it? Viewer rewards, channel points, warrior coins. Yeah. So yeah, we're at I got to extend it 15 days. Yeah. Oh, no. We're going to go all the way here. Here you go. 14% of 50,000. Whatever that is. It's called the Community Growth Challenge with the old money drop. That's what it is. That's our channel point thing. Crazy. Much love. Oh man, so nice to be able to be back live on all three platforms. It just stinks that I have to do what I got to do. Thank you, Dove.
You're welcome.
Whose popcorn emote is that? Or is that just?
That's right on yours. It's one of the emotes right on next year, frequently used. You know, I just happen to use it. You know.
Nice. You realize it was there. You know, I know a lot of people get out there and they have they keep up on their content creation. I try to keep up on their content creation, but I'm going to tell you what, there's still so much more that I want to that I kind of just have to continue to know and continue to figure out. Even 5 years into doing this, there's still things that I still don't know yet. We just got to try to do so.
I just created a really cool emote of my car crashing into a wall.
Well, that's me. That's not just you. That's me as well. We can't do that. Brandon Banks, Jesse Priest, that's Foudy. Michael Strickland's going to be your front two rows on the restart here, folks. Robert Church, Tyler Nichols are going to make it number 3 on the restart. Retchen's out there. Chase is out there. Siegfried, Marco Dell. 10 drivers on the lead lap. Tom Gaunt still working for about 55 laps back. Or 18 laps. He's good. Stephen Isham had those issues. We hate to see it for him. But we'll be good to go. Much love. We're going. We're green. Big momentum. Striker to the inside. Seth Foudy there for third. Jesse Priest back to the outside. Strickland has the pace. Now he's not going to have the patience. Rbracing giving you all the action for the championship race tonight. Again, check out Rbracing on TikTok. And you'll be able to check him out. Rbracing 064. Oh, no. Where'd Jesse go? Jesse's
gone. He just disappeared.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Holy cow, he disappeared for a whole corner.
He's gone again.
That is a vanishing act of the days.
He's trying to pull off some magic tricks.
He's got a magic stick. We won't even talk about that song. We're not going to do it. 24 laps to go here. Rbracing. Thank you again to Alex Thompson and the Cool Dog YouTube channel. Thank you to Patsfan and his YouTube channel and all that he is trying to accomplish. And, of course, thank you to all of our sponsors and affiliates, Chop Chop Racing. Make sure you go to chopchopracing.net. Check them out. Get in their leagues. Again, thank you to Mandarin Racing, Cedar Carpets, National TV Sales and Rental, Beef Jerky Unlimited, of course, Search Performance, and our good friends over at Lunatic Designs. Those fine folks just keep getting better. Stryker trying to close in to Brandon Banks. What does Stryker need to do besides get there?
Just keep it clean, be patient. I think he's got the pace to keep up with him. Save his tires. They still got a long run left to go.
Joshua got free out of the corner. He drops back to 10th. No caution comes out for that. That's just one of those bad situations that kind of turn into could be a worse situation. Churchy inside the top 5. He's been trying to battle this car and battle this track. Seth Foudy has enough laps here. He does have long run race pace. We watched him level out and be very even with the drivers on 60-plus lap old tires. And if this thing, again, runs 10 or 15 laps, he's going to have a new set and a chance to maybe drive through the field. Mark O'Dell just ran his fastest lap of the race, 27.74. Retchen, a 28.23, half second the difference on the times.
Striker's match and Banks' lap times pretty even right now, right there behind him.
Stryker just does not need to, if he wants to try to make the pass, I know this is his track. If he wants to make the pass, he's got to utilize a different line. Oh, caution. Caution comes out. Church having an issue as well. Oh, no. Tyler gets into him. Church trying to break into the corner. Church has a steep braking line. It was a little free there, but the 42 is not going to be able to take this corner. Watch this corner right here, folks. He bounces off the wall as the 55 gets into the corner, goes to get into the corner, and both drivers a little bit of nose damage out of that one.
So I normally would brake early going into that corner with the trucks and the cars. I like to brake earlier and have a little bit of better exit than I would an entrance.
All right. Hey, what I saw out of that one was when he went to go break in the corner, he was into the wall. So when he was trying to turn into the corner, when he started to break, the wall kept him there, and it turned the line differently for him there, Church. Unfortunate for him. Also, you guys have been fantastic all season long, keeping the old hostility down. Let's try to keep it down for another 20 or so laps here, okay? And I know why. Oh, good. Banks, Strickland, Priest, Retchen, Mark O'Dell, Seth Foudy is going to be your recent. I talked about Seth possibly coming to pit road again, right?
Sure did. I think he's the only one going to have the fresh set of tires, and it's right about that mark where it's going to be about 15 to go.
Yep.
He might as well use them last set of tires up and go after him.
Man, oh man, climbing back into the car now. Bollinger, get out there, have some fun. Yeah, Church is getting some stuff done. Josh was getting some stuff done. 17's going to come back out. Church trying to get as much of that damage taken care of. I was seeing if his he did get it. He did get the meatball flag taken care of. Joshua is going to be just off the lead lap. And I hate that for Church, and I hate that for Tyler as well.
They were both having a good race, minding their own business, keeping their P's and Q's, and that's what you got to do to get to the end of these races. Try not to get loose, and sometimes one little mistake can screw up your whole night.
Yeah, I'm going to go back here on Tyler right here. The Church pops the wall, the 42 pops the wall, and then just to run a speed for the 42, but he wiggles up again, and then he gets into the wall right there. When he gets into the wall, it straightens him out. He bounces it off, and as Church goes to get into the corner, that's pretty much what I saw out of that one. Unfortunate for both drivers. Definitely not intentional. All right. 988 double lot to Wretch. It's going to be DVR and, of course, Patsfan Super Chat at $4.99, sir. Thank you very much. Amazing job tonight. I appreciate you, sir. Green flag. Better restart for Jesse Priest. Stryker's going to have to run that all the way down to the bottom side. Priest might be able to clear here. We'll see. Seth Foudy. He's on some tires. Wretch in there as well. Advantage outside lane. 88. Jesse Priest on the inside. It'll be 15 laps to go this time by. His 15-lap tires good enough here to be able to beat the drivers in front of him. Go ahead.
If they don't burn them up, they'll have something there. Right down there. Well, that was close.
Stryker doing himself some justice. Got heavy to the brakes to stay out of the back bumper of Brandon Banks there. Seth on the old tire strat here. Right behind him. Seth back to the inside. It's going to drop into the corner. Like, I got some shoes. He's trying to wear those Goodyears. Bottom side up to third.
Seth is going to have something for him.
He's got 13 laps to be able to do it. He can just turn into the corner so much better. Right now, the lap time's pretty level. Seth up to the high side. It's going to utilize the short chute on that braking zone. Into the inside, 88. We'll see the 9 coming. Sorry, the 9. We'll see the 88 coming. I'm reading backwards here, folks. Over coming off pit road. Seth Foudy in tow. Does Seth try to make the pass on the outside, or does he try to short shoot the inside? That's the question here.
I think he's going to short shoot the inside, and it's the best place to pass and not burn up your tires as bad. Even though it's only 15 laps, you still got to worry about tire wear a little bit.
Ooh, baby. He's there. Little bump. Trying to get a run. And I tell you what, there's some pressure here. Foudy, Strickland, Banks, all within the striking distance, but don't count out Jesse Priest. He's looking ahead going, there's a chance. Something might happen.
Seth looks inside going down into 3.
Going to take over that spot. Seth Foudy, 15-lap fresher tires. Now trying to play catch-up to Brandon Banks. This is Seth's second set of tires. Everybody else has utilized those tires. We'll see the 7 back to the inside. See if he can get a run back to the inside. That's what I mean. Brandon Banks trying to step away from the 7 car here. Oh, baby. Bump to him. It's there. Oh, man. So much happening here as the drivers continue to press. Strickland in 3rd. Jesse Priest in 4th. Mark O'Dell in 5th. 8 race tire strat working. Banks trying to hold on. The bump and run is about to be a real thing. Seth is there. Somebody's in the wall. I don't know who it is. Big height from Budgie Bird. 7 laps to go. And Seth will look to the inside. Drops the corner. Seth to the 9. 9 back up to the corner. 7 with a big pass. The Foudy leads for the first time naturally. 9 back to the inside. Strickland can get another spot here. Brandon Banks back to the inside. Seth Foudy will be able to carry the corner here. 6 laps to go. Brandon Banks can chase him back down. He's still got a car. He's a little free, but he's there.
I think Seth is going to drive off into the sunset on this one.
5 laps to go. And saving that extra set of tires. He literally ran in 5th. Passed a driver for 4th in the middle portion of this race on the oldest tires on the racetrack. Saved an extra set, came in. I talked about that caution with 10 or 15 laps in. And those things do happen. It works out. Jesse Priest in 4th. Stryker still to the back bumper to the 9. He's been trying to work around, getting around him all race long.
Bollinger around.
Bollinger on the straightaway. Needs to keep rolling forward. Bollinger out of 3 and 4. Seth Foudy coming around. Bollinger's got nobody around him, so he's good. Gary Culver on the bottom side of the racetrack. Seth Foudy, Brandon Banks, Stryker still in tow. 3 laps to go. As Rbracing presented our championship race tonight. That will be there to the inside of 13 there as well. Opportunity knocking. Little wall tap for Mr. Culver. He does just fine. Right now, 2 to go. Banks trying to close back in 7/10 of a second. Stryker there, right on the back bumper. Egg shape down to the bottom. Culver across the nose of the 88. He's good. But Seth Foudy in the final race will come around and take the white flag presented by Brad Dove and him coming up here calling this race with me. Appreciate you as always, my friend.
I appreciate you.
Brandon Banks coming around. Stryker, one last ditch effort. It'll be that back straightaway. Final turn for the final part of this race. Seth Foudy coming home will win the final race of this season. Brandon Banks will be second. Michael Strickland will be third. Brandon Banks should be your Xfinity Series champion. Seth Foudy will be able to celebrate here. A big celebration for all 3. Congratulations to Seth on the victory here as drivers come around and complete. And Brandon, make sure you get out there and burn it down as well, dear sir. Man, oh man, Seth is gonna go out there and celebrate. Here's gonna be your race results. Look at the drivers. Seth Foudy, Brandon Banks, Michael Strickland is going to be your top 3. Jesse Priest is going to be 4th. Mark Retchin 5th. Mark Odell is going to be in 6th. Tyler Nichols 7th. Fred Chase is going to be 8th. Those drivers are the last drivers in the lead lap. Joshua finishes in 9th. First driver off the lead lap. Culver finishes in 10th. Church Gum, Isham, and Bollinger, the final drivers there. Simple season. 10 races. The way it rolls. There it is, Budgie. I was going to say. Doesn't count. That's 6. It says that.
That was a fun race to watch, and that was a fun season.
Thank you very much. Much love to the super chat out there. I don't know why my Ryan didn't tell me that we got it. So much love to you, sir. Thank you very much. I did like it. Right? Okay. I'm just making sure I liked it. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for all the stuff out there that is just the best part of it. Oy. Brad, you're going to interview Stryker. Finishes 3rd. He's here. Tell him. Talk to him.
Hey, Striker.
What's up, Brad?
How was that race, bub?
It was fun, man. A lot of it was a ton of grip. It was a ton of grip, which is crazy at Phoenix. Usually we're slipping, sliding all over the place, but ton of grip. You could pretty much put it where you wanted to, and you just hope that you don't burn the tires off. But it was a fun race from start to finish. I was sweating there a little bit because I wanted to get around Banks there at the end, but Seth had the that good strategy. He ended up
What'd
out
you
dueling us at the end.
what'd you need there at the end to get around Banks?
So Bank was just hitting his marks. I kept showing him different looks, going in, going outside, getting a higher run, just to see if he'd make a mistake. But that dude's a robot. He was hitting his marks everywhere on that track. So the only way that I would have been able to get around him was probably in 3. I felt like I was a little bit better than them on 3. So I'd have to get to his bumper and just kind of help him up the track a little bit. That's probably the only way I think I would have gotten around him. I don't know. I wanted to see a long run. I felt like I had a good long run car. We just never got a true long run. So I don't know. But on these short runs, he was definitely a menace. He was really fast.
Jason, what do you got for him?
I'm updating points. That's what
Okay,
I'm doing.
give your shout outs, Striker.
So yeah, everybody out there watching, I know we got a couple guys in here that were running with us tonight. It's fun. This was a great series. I know this is the finale of this Xfinity series. We're all hoping that Signature brings another one because it gives us something to do every Thursday. These are quick, they're fun. All the drivers are awesome, super respectful. So we do want to thank first and foremost Signature Esports for putting it on. He did a great job with the entire was it 8 or 10 race series. We definitely want to make sure we give a shout out to the race sponsor, Rbracing. We appreciate you as well as Cool Dog. He is a series sponsor. So appreciate all the sponsors out there. I know both of these guys run with us at Chop Shop, as well as some of the guys that were running. Congrats to Brandon Banks he didn't win. Congrats for Brandon Banks for finishing second, and congrats to Seth for pulling a quick one on us there. I had a set of tires. I knew somebody was going to do it, but Seth ended up doing it. I was hoping it would be one of our guys, but nobody did it than Seth. So good job, Seth.
I was going to say he ran that whole first 60 laps on just on that first set of tires, and I thought more drivers going to do that, but seeing how they were short sprints, it kind of worked out that way. Hey, congratulations, third in the point standings as well, Striker. It's a round of 3s for you tonight.
Yeah, awesome. We were out here to have fun. Never even looked at the points until this last week, so I didn't even know where I was at. But congratulations to I think Banks won the championship, right?
Yep. He and Schaefer had an
congratulations.
8-point change there. If Schaefer would have started today's race and it kind of played out kind of the same way that things have been playing out, Banks would have been 2 points shy if I was doing my math like on the odds.
Yeah. It would have been nice to watch them battle for it. I'm not sure what happened to Schaefer, but Schaefer had a great season. Him and Banks were by far the class of the field. Congratulations to them. Congrats to Banks for the championship. And everybody out there watching, man, we appreciate you. We thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, guys, and we'll see you guys later.
Enjoy the holiday weekend.
You got it.
That is the Striker, the Michael Strickland. We're going to talk to the race winners first before we talk to Brandon. Congratulations, Seth, on the strat. That was fun. It was entertaining. I knew somebody was going to do it. It was kind of cool to see you get out there and do it. So walk me through what made you decide to stay out on 60-lap old tires for the longest time.
Yeah, well, thanks, Jason. So basically, it was kind of one of them deals where I just saw as they were running, the few cautions that we had, those little stints that we had, I just noticed their tire wear was kind of falling off. So I figured, well, maybe those guys, I think it was like lap 16, they pitted. And I'm like, man, are they really taking tires this early with 100 laps? So that's why I stayed out the first time, because I'm like, this is way too early to put tires on. And maybe some of them didn't. Maybe they just filled up. But it just looked like that on some of those little runs that we had that maybe they were kind of burning through their tires pretty hard, especially as we did get late into that run and I was on those older tires. I actually was catching those guys. Not a lot, and I don't think I would have caught them by the end of the race because I'm sure I probably really would have been worn out pretty hard. But once I got around, I'm not sure what driver it was, but once I got around that last driver, I was sitting in fourth place, and I was actually reeling in the top three. So I don't know. I don't know. I just kind of think it was something different. I just thought it was too early, and it's pretty cool to see that it did pay off. I was pretty excited there at the end. Obviously, I had a good restart position, which helped me. I didn't have to go through the field real heavy or anything like that there at the end. That's going to make a difference too. Being in traffic and being in a big field, it's gonna make a big difference on tire wear and if I'm even going to be able to get there. So, but luckily with restarting sixth, I was just able to do it. So I got to give a lot of credit to those guys. They always race so clean. I love these guys in this league. They're just fantastic people, and I'm proud to be a part of it. Brandon there at the end. Honestly, I was gonna tell him. I was gonna say you really didn't even put up a much of a fight. He kind of just I showed him the inside lane, and he pretty much moved out of the way. Which he did tell me that he felt like he just didn't have anything for me. But that's just a testament to what type of drivers are in this league and the integrity that they have. Because I could have caught him from 5 seconds back in other places that I race and with other drivers, and it wouldn't have been the same type of end result.
Right.
So I mean, my hat goes off to these guys and just the good racing. I actually all night long it was just a nice relaxing drive, and I just had a good time. So I appreciate it.
I think that's what makes this series so much fun. Is for that reason right there. I had to refresh some SDK there, so I do apologize to the drivers and to everybody out there. I had there's some driver override stuff that I needed to fix. But yeah, man, this was good. Brad, what do you think?
I think you did a hell of a job, Seth. Good job. What do you think the most challenging part of the whole race was for you to get that win?
Hold on one second. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, so I would say probably the most challenging part was you're kind of playing with cautions a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm playing with I'm playing with that chance. So, that's always kind of going through your head as you're racing there and as you're on that type of pit strategy. It could have easily went green flag there at the end, and that would have been a completely different result. But, in my head I was thinking that maybe we'll get one and I can go ahead and put tires on it. So I think that's the big thing. It starts to play a little bit of a mental game with you. That was my biggest challenge. At one point I started thinking, was that a good idea or not? So that I would say that's the big one.
Well, congrats on your win, and go ahead and give your shoutouts.
Yeah, so I just want to thank you guys for everything you do, Jason, and the broadcast is always fantastic. I know my family likes to watch it. My wife, she's a big supporter and likes to be in here, so I want to give her a shout out as well. So obviously Signature Esports. I want to thank Patsfan, one of the sponsors. I want to make sure we hit the sponsors this time. Cool Dog, for being sponsor in the league. I want to thank I always want to thank Jesus, my Lord and Savior, for having the material that I have here to be able to do this stuff. And I always say it, there's people out here that don't have the ability and to be able to do these kinds of things. So I just want to thank him for letting me have the equipment to do it. I want to thank all the drivers. I want to say congratulations to Brandon for the championship. And I think that's pretty much it.
Seth, it's always a pleasure, man. I look forward to seeing you next week and on the racetrack, getting out there on the racetrack.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
That is Seth Foudy, your victor tonight in the race. He knocks it out, knocks home a win. And then last but not least, we're going to talk to the Signature Esports Xfinity Series champion, the one and only Mr. Brandon Banks. I know that you and Schaefer were going to have a battle of legendary proportions tonight, but Darlington came up at a short notice. No, it's been going all year long.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I gotta meet him there Sunday morning. So it'd be nice to be able to let him know. He jumped on the Discord when we were racing and gave me a hard time. But yeah, I wish you could have been here. It'd been fun.
I think I still looked at it, and if you lead all the laps, you get 6 bonus points. If you win the race, it's another 5. If you finish second, you lose by 2. You lose basically that spot by 2 points, right? And then, but if you win the race, and I think that's where the challenge and the change would have been there, trying to lead all those laps and doing so. But, yeah, I think there was still like that. That was the storyline coming into today's race. I was like, there's a path forward for Brandon Banks. This is how he wins the race. And then I asked Jason I asked Hastings, sorry, he was in Twitch chat, and I was like, "Where's Schaefer?" And he was like, "Darlington." I was like, "Well, that's much better than a dang old iRacing race," which I appreciate everybody that shows up. But congratulations first and foremost. You guys were going to have a battle, and you both had, great races all season long.
Yeah, he was. I mean, Schaefer's. He's good, man. He's hard to beat. He would probably been tough to beat here too. So, like I said, wish he could have been here, but it was a fun season. Had some good races with him, and like I said, there'll be plenty more championships for him to win out there, I'm sure. But I don't know. We'll take this one and we'll run with it and rub it in his face a little bit on Sunday.
We like it. It's always.
He's just got to get his priorities straight. He's got to make sure his schedule's clear for certain things like this. That's on him.
I'm I love Schaefer. I love the banter too. I think it's looking fantastic. But you guys are family. You guys are gonna go out and I see Tony. Much love, Tony. I hope you're having a great time out there at DBR. Much love to you. Just seeing you guys race together, interact together is great. But you guys had a great walk me through this race, because this race was down to you and Stryker there for the longest time. Seth didn't take tires for 60 laps, took tires whenever that caution comes out middle there. And I said, if there's a caution 10 or 15 laps later, there's a chance Seth is going to be able to drive by everybody. It took him a little bit, but he was able to utilize a little bit of that newer tire to get around you.
Yeah, I think for the most part, I kind of controlled the race, kind of how I wanted to. Stryker was pretty fast. I was just really just kind of trying to maintain the gap with him. He was pretty good in 3, and he would get to me, and then I would just kind of stretch it out through the remainder of the lap, and then kind of let him get back to me. I was just trying to save the tires. We had not had a chance to really do a really long run, so I knew it was going to get really tight, and I just didn't want to use up everything at the beginning. So I was like, let's just take it easy. Towards the very beginning of the race, I kind of stretched it out a little bit on everybody, and I was like, well, I don't know if maybe I'm using too much, so that was when we kind of just stepped back and rode. And I don't know if Seth meant to save that set of tires, or if that was just kind of like a mishap with the whole pit thing with the black flag, if he just didn't go in because pit road was closed for some reason for us.
No, he said he said that he was he intentionally didn't take tires, but he was flirting.
Okay, that's a good call.
He was flirting with disaster is what he was doing. That's what he called it.
Yeah, he got nothing to lose, man. You gotta do something different than everybody else sometimes, and it just worked out for him. I knew when we had maybe 7 laps of green flag pit, on our tires, and then he went in with, I think it was like 19 to go or something like that. I was like, man, it's gonna be tough because the field's just not big enough to hold him back, and I really needed it. I needed a couple more cautions really at that point once he pitted to even have a chance. Just we could get to the end of the race and be able to hold him off for 2 or 3, 4 laps. Maybe that was about all we could do. When he got to me, you could tell he was just the tires. It was just much better. I held him off for a lap or 2 and kind of cut him off a little bit into 3, and he was just racing me really conservative. I know. And once he got to my busting my inside off of 2 that one time. I just let him go. It wasn't worth wrecking either one of us over it. It was his race. He made the right call, and congrats to him.
It's a reward to for all the hard work. Yes, it's what it would be. I mean, at that particular point, you're racing yourself, and you don't want to you don't want to find yourself in a bad situation. I mean, you're still racing Striker, but when it comes to point standings and things of that sort, if that's even in the back of your mind. Because I mean, realistically, this is supposed to be a fun series, and I know we charged a small little entry fee, and that's going to pay for something. You're going to send me your address again there, Brandon, so I can got something to send off to you.
Oh, okay.
And because it's all about it's all about having this car, having this series run, and doing what we can to, I don't know if we should be able to sneak one more in before the Dirt Series starts on Thursdays in December. So there's a possibility we might be able to sneak one more season in. And I'd still run the Xfinity series. Probably reach out. I'll probably reach out in the Discord to see what tracks people want to run, but we might be able to do another one.
Okay. Yeah, let's say that was a lot of fun, man. Like you said, it was all about just coming in here and having a good time. It was no real stress the entire season. Just got in here and just turn laps and and just had some fun with everybody. We all get kind of we get serious about this sometimes, and it's all kind of the heat of the moment stuff. And we all put in a lot of time, away from our families and everything to do this. So when we get in here, it just kind of sometimes you get too serious sometimes, but it's all good. It's fun. It's all in good. We love everybody in here, man. We have a good time, and this is definitely a lot of fun to do. And appreciate you for doing what you did. And like I said, thanks to all these guys. They come out every week, and just come out here and have a good time, and really not a lot of fuss, and we just have a good time. So thanks to everybody for doing that, and thanks to you for putting it on.
Brad, I kind of took over that one. You got anything for Brandon?
No, you got it good. Congrats on your championship, and that's your second one in recent months. So you got more to rack up, I think.
I think I got one this past week on Monday. So we're kind of on a roll right now. I appreciate it. Thanks.
What
Brad.
is that, 3?
I've got 5 now.
You've got 2 here.
Yeah, I got some chop shop
and the chop
wins.
Chop,
I got a couple in they're sitting over there. I can't.
And you got Sunoco.
Sunoco, I won Sunoco. Sunoco's pretty tough. I can't beat them. That's a tough one. That's a Lawson.
I was going to say it was Lawson. Yeah, I was going to say because I was watching the last time I was watching that series. You were in a dead heat with Lawson. Battling in the Final Four, I believe what it was.
Yeah, I mean we're doing well on the points. We just got into the playoffs in Sunoco starting this week, and I think we finished 4th or 5th overall on the points. So we did really good in there. And like I said, we'll see what we can do with those guys in there. It's a real tough competitive league. So hopefully we can finish that one off strong too. And but yeah, I mean, kind of all about tonight. And like I said, appreciate everybody for coming out and watching. It's definitely fun.
Brandon, much love, man. Congratulations. It's 2 champions. It's back to back. Actually, you're the Truck Series champion, and now you're the Xfinity Series champion.
Yeah.
And prior, I have to go back and look at the prior years where you finished there. I know that you've finished podium style for a while. So congratulations. And I'm sorry Schaefer couldn't make it.
Yeah, I really hate it. Hate it for him.
But your name goes on. Your name goes on the trophy. So that's how it happens. What I should do is I should send one of those little cups, those little plastic ones that you get from like the Dollar Tree or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely send him something.
I want to send him something because it would have been, it would have been great to see it all.
Yeah, it'd been fun.
Brandon, much love, man. Give the rest of your shout outs. I know you got a team.
Yeah, man. Well, first off, Signature Esports for doing this. Appreciate you and Brad and everybody of you guys for announcing and doing what you do every week. Cool Dog for sponsoring the league, Patsfan, and all those guys for doing what they do to help us do this every week. Just have a good time and do things that not a lot of people can actually afford to do. This is not very cheap to do, and it's definitely a blessing that we actually get to come out here and do this every week. So thanks to you guys for sponsoring the league, and to definitely DBR guys. Jason wasn't here tonight. We had a couple more. Schaefer, Jesse for finishing out the league with us, and to kind of keep the numbers up and just come in here and have a good time with us. So, and like I said, everybody just puts it on, and like I said, it's definitely a lot of fun just to come out here and just not have any pressure and just race. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. So appreciate everybody, and thank you.
Much love, Brandon. Much love. Always a pleasure. We'll put a poll out and see what everybody wants to do. I'm gonna keep the Xfinity car. And the car's staying. That's I'm sorry.
Go.
I'm sorry to all the leagues out there that want more trucks and more cup cars. You can.
Fun car, man. It's fun.
The best car on the platform.
Yeah.
That's what the way I say it.
There you go.
Brandon, much love, man. Congratulations.
Right.
Send me your address, okay?
Okay. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
It's Brandon Banks. He is your champion, and that is the way it is. We appreciate all of that stuff, all the fine adage that has been, and it's been a great series, Mr. Dove. What's your final thoughts on tonight's race?
It was a great season. Great to watch the race. Very clean, respectful by all the drivers, and congrats on Banks for another championship, and Seth for the win. I believe that's Seth's first win over here.
I was actually just looking to see if it was, and it is. His first win is 4 top 5s, 4 top 10s. He only ran 6 of the 10 races. Finished 8th in points. Your top 5 in points: Brandon Banks, Eric Schaefer, Michael Strickland. Tom Gom finishes 4th in the standings, and then Jesse Priest 5th. Churchy finishes 6th in the standings. Big Art, he got a win in this series as well. He finished 7th. Seth finishes 8th. Mark Wretched 9th. Brad, you finished 10th.
And I missed 2 races.
And you missed 2 races. Look at that. We do want to field, and if I do, I always say if I do one more series and one more season. I always said that I never wanted to do it again, but this has been kind of easy. I just let it run, and I tell people to be quiet. Don't run your mouth. Like, don't be a tool is the way that I put things. And if we do one more, it'll have to be a short series. I'll have to go over the dates, because in December I have a dirt series that starts on Thursday, and I'm not going to miss that because it's already pre-booked. It's going to be a winter series. It's going to be fun. It's going to be very entertaining. Yeah. So we'll probably do it. We'll look for a sponsor to be able to buy trophies again, and help.
I think you'll definitely do another one
and help keep the cost down, and because $5 for a series, that's 50 cents a race for each driver. Not bad. Not something to get rich on, that's for sure. It's all it was, $5. And we did what we did.
It's fun for most of the drivers just to come out here and relax and not have to really worry about points, but the competitive action still comes in, and they go for that championship there at the end, and it's just fun, and that's what's nice about this league.
It's gonna be good. Rbracing 064s, which you're gonna see the Rbracing 300. That's gonna come out in a few weeks, folks. Make sure that you check the links in the description for that. We appreciate RB for coming on board, and 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. That is where you will find Nemo. That's exactly what it is. Big special thank you to, of course, Cool Dog. It's Alex Thompson again. Once again, we talked about him, all of them earlier again. Thank you to Patsfan for being out there. Of course, folks, make sure you go subscribe to their YouTube channels. I encourage you to do so. They're young creators trying to do what they can do, just like I am. So, get out there, go support them. It's just it's a dog eat dog world, and sometimes you gotta help the creators that put in the effort. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the way of the world. Glad you could sponsor another one, and you'll get the next one as well. I appreciate you. It's gonna be good. Same concept, folks. Same things that we like. So thank you for the likes out there. Thank you for the again for the super chats. Budgie, what'd you think of this season? Should we run these Xfinity cars on dirt? He loves the dirt.
I agree with running it on dirt. Just saying.
We should. You know what we should do? We should run the Xfinity car on the Daytona IRX track. See how it lasts. I think that that's evil, but I'm waiting for
That'd be awesome.
I'm waiting for Budgie to reply. She says yes. Tom Gom says yes. Oh,
Put them
awesome.
at Bristol Motor Speedway on dirt.
I mean, that would be just a fun race, I think. So we'll see what we could do. We'll come up with a schedule. We'll let the drivers vote on it. We'll let the drivers kind of choose as well. And this time we'll try to advertise. Forgive me for saying it, folks, but the smaller fields make the races a little bit more interesting. But I'd like to still have about 20 to 25 drivers. That keeps the race together. It's a tough car, and it's a tough car to drive. It's a good car though, because it just really pushes the envelope. So again, thank you to Cool Dog, thank you to Patsfan, thank you to Chop Shop, thank you to, of course, the DBR fam out there. Much love to you guys. Have fun this weekend at Darlington, and then of course thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to Beef Jerky Unlimited. Thank you, of course, to Seattle Carpets, Search Performance, Lunatic Designs. I'm forgetting a couple.
You're forgetting. Thank you to Jess for letting you do this for us.
Oh no, that's at the end. Rbracing. That's it. You gotta save the best people for last. Rbracing. What else am I forgetting? Man, this is why I need to get the logos put back up there, so that way they can just cycle, and it helps me remind myself. I always have my notes up here, but my notes are all jumbled up from day to day anymore with all the things I've been battling with the series. So, yeah. So thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you to everybody for being out there. And if I missed a sponsor, apologies. I'll get my act together. This was fun. This was a ton of fun, and we appreciate everybody. We appreciate all the drivers. We appreciate just everybody. Take the opportunity to hold a sim racer close. Hold me closer, Tony Danza. Anyway, of course, thank you to Jess, and thank you, of course, to Budgie for being out there helping get things rolling and keep things rolling for us, and taking care of things. Brad, thank you very much, of course, as well.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Folks, be good, be safe, be kind of one. That's the most important thing out there. Thank you to the series. Congratulations to Brandon Banks on becoming the Xfinity Series champion here for the Cool Dog Signature Esports Xfinity Series. Thank you to Patsfan for sponsoring our starting grid each and every week for this series. And, of course, and always, thank you to Lunatic Designs for Count It a Green. Thank you very much. Much love. Be safe. There it is. That's Budgie. See you in the next one. Peace.